Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Nikki. I am a homeschool mom to an only child, and she's in the second grade. And yeah, today's video, we're going to talk about all things spring. And it is also in collaboration with Ashley over at Gathered and Grounded. And if you haven't checked out her channel, please do so. She has so many awesome videos, and she's like kind of my YouTube bestie, so do it. Anyways, if this is something that interests you, keep watching, and also check out the playlist down below. That'll have a bunch of other moms sharing their spring plans to get you motivated. So let's do this. All right, first things off, I want to mention my Instagram. I post a lot on there. If you'd like to follow me, I will leave it down here on the screen. Again, the playlist for this collaboration video will be in the comments, not the comments, the description box down below. And thank you so much for Ashley over at Gathered and Grounded for doing this, because I'm gonna throw a little twist in here for you. Let's talk about spring. What are we doing for spring? Well, I'm here to tell you we're not doing anything for spring. Nothing. For real, guys. Like, for the past 3 years, have planned out all these crazy spring activities and unit studies and all these things, and it never happens. Never. Spring tends to be a busy season for us. So I am going to relax in the decision that, like, we are just not going to plan anything. We usually wrap up school in the spring. We are done usually between April and May, which I know a lot of you think that's super, super early, but we start school in July. So last year we finished up in April and we started in July, and it's fine. It's probably going to be about the same this year. So things get really hectic for us because that's when a lot of the outdoor activities here start to really ramp up. Our homeschool groups get out a lot more. They, plan a lot more things to start and do. And when I realized that, like, my goal was to just be outside as much as possible, to me that just looked like less school inside, but we were technically still schooling outside, just not formally, because there's so much to learn and benefit from outside in the spring. Things are growing, bugs are coming back, birds, everything. Like, we were bird watching, we were going on nature hikes, we were getting together with other homeschoolers, we were doing art with other homeschoolers, outside, inside. It's a lot. So, like, we weren't doing anything formal. So I'm not going to sit up here and show you any cool unit studies or anything like that. I'll leave that for some of you other mamas, because every time I've done this in the last several years, I plan, and then it just doesn't happen. And then I have curriculum sitting around. So I don't know, maybe we're different, but I plan to do a lot of field trips. I plan to do a lot of nature. These are the things that I'm planning for loosely. I'm not putting it on paper. I'm not, having a schedule out there or anything like that. So lots of nature field trips. We're also going to Florida in May for one of our first family vacations of just the 3 of us. I'm so blessed to be able to do this and show her, and we're going to take our time, and we're going to go down and see all the things. We're going to go through Alabama and, like, just places that we haven't visited before. So I'm sure we're going to be learning a ton of things just on this vacation to Florida and other, things that we're going to do. So I'm here to tell you that if you don't have spring plans, don't freak out. Just know that whatever is in your mind, it's okay to not be like everyone else. It's okay to not have tons of things lined up to get you excited for spring, because just being with your kids is enough, and just going outside is enough. If you're able to get out there as often as you can, do it. There are something that inspires us to get outside is they have those I don't know if you follow, but there's an 1,000 hours outside group. It's a Facebook group, I believe, and it's a whole community of people, and they plan like all the time to be outside to get in there with 1,000 hours. So that's something that gets us motivated to be outside, because they have pages you can print out of cool, I don't think I have any down here, but it's like a worksheet with like a really pretty design on it, or it could be boring, it doesn't matter. And you just color in a little box for each hour or half hour that you're outside, and you see like how much you're out there. And like, it's crazy when you start tracking it, how much time you spend outside and how amazing it is, and the memories you're going to create. And you know, one of my other biggest goals is letting her get as dirty as she wants this summer. We're going to be going into 3rd grade, and my baby is not a baby anymore, and she is getting older, and I want her to really stick like glue to her childhood lower years here. I want her to enjoy them as much as we can. We're going to hit up the pool. We are going to do everything I can to keep her spring and summer the best. But yeah, I am probably not going to be like a lot of the other mamas here on this playlist, but I thought it was important to just share with you that you don't necessarily need a plan. You don't necessarily need to buy a bunch of curriculum. While that is really cool and fun, and like props to you if that is your plan, I'm just saying I'm going to be the odd one out probably. And that's okay, because I kind of always am. But anyways, that's what our spring's going to look like. So I want to know what your spring's going to look like. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if I really am the oddball, or if maybe you don't have any plans either, and maybe that's what you want. Let me know what has worked for you in the past, what has, you know, not worked for you in the past. And be sure to go check out Ashley over at Gathered and Grounded, and check out the playlist with all the other moms as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.